Real quick here, I wanted to interject and explain what's going on in this part of the video. So after I took the piece out of my pressure vessel, I thought it was going to be relatively straightforward to pop the piece out of the mold. I've seen it so many times on YouTube, just slides right out, didn't think anything of it. Well, apparently not the case for me. I had an unbelievable difficult time doing this, and the reason behind it was there was some unmixed epoxy way at the bottom that was acting almost like a super glue, and it would not come out of the mold for the life of me. So for anyone out there who actually wants to work with epoxy, pro tip, I know it sounds obvious, but make sure you mix everything properly, or you're going to have an embarrassing moment like this where you spend, don't even want to tell you how long I actually spent on this, but you will spend a long time trying to get this piece out. Quick tips with Brian here, because don't make the same mistakes I did. Alright, back to the video. Real quick before we start, after I got a catch inside with my hook tool and this thing just flew off the rails, I re-glued it onto another piece that fits into the chuck. The other one, when I glued it back up, it was actually angled sideways, so this thing was wobbling all over the place. And off camera, I re-trued this up because there was just an ever so slight wobble to it. So I've got the cylinder trued up again. I've got most of this trued up. So we're going to go back at it with the hook tool a little bit slower this time, and let's see what happens. Okay. Woo! Whoa, that was unexpected. What the hell even happened? Oh. I think it got too warm. Okay. So we'll let that cool down. Hopefully everything's all right. Worst comes to worst, if I have to hand sand it off the lathe, I'll pop it off and work it from there. But, oh, that surprised the crap out of me. Okay. Slight intermission. So, recouping after that incident again, there is still some wobble to it. You can see it here, and I don't know if it's going to come up on camera, but right here there's a little bit of a tear. I'm going to have to deal with that, not on the lathe. Most of the sanding and everything I'm going to do off of here, but I noticed that there are these soft spots in the wood, and I thought, going with the theme of the resin and everything, that we can clean these up and fill all of these in with resin and color it red like this. So you'll have these little areas inside the sticks that have resin filled in them. So they'll look like, I don't know, little lakes or something. I think it'll be a really nice touch to it. So we're going to speed through this, and then off camera I'll fill these in with resin. Also off camera I'll take this off because, yeah, we can't lathe anymore. That's going to be an issue. Alright, we got those all taken care of, and actually let's grab the camera and let's zoom this in just a little bit. So as you can see, we've got multiple areas that are pretty deep channels, and this is going to take me a couple of days to get through because I'm going to have to build up around these and then fill this in, and I'll have to wait until that's cured to move on to the next one, and so on and so forth, because if I try and do them all, everything's just going to slide out of place and it's just going to be a mess everywhere. So when we come back, everything will be filled in, everything will be sanded, everything will be polished, and we'll see the finished product. So hopefully everything goes well. It's looking real sharp and real nice right now, and I would hate for this piece to not get finished because, my God, is it a beauty. All right, let's get to it.